My name is Dennis Campbell. I'm a principal owner of Crystal Creek Enterprises here in DeWitt. And my grandfather was one of the first customers of Twin State Liquid Grow here in DeWitt in the late 60s. So we are actually third generation customers of Liquid Grow.
Hi, I'm Joe Derricks, and I've been with Liquid Grow on and off probably for 30 plus years.
I'm Kent Bennis. I've worked with Liquid Grow for 23 years. I'm a second generation Liquid Grow user. My father worked with Liquid Grow before I did for a number of years, so we've enjoyed working with Liquid Grow for many years.
So Liquid Grow helps my farming operation move forward in the fact that they have good technical advisors in Dr. Jake and Dave Audi and Abe. Really, it's the people. Flat out, it's the people that move my business forward, because they are the expertise that I need to be a better farmer.
Very flexible in their schedule and with their outstanding people and equipment. So convenience, flexibility, and the service that they bring to our operation is critical in what we do as we try to grow corn and soybeans here. We can make one phone call and next year's fertilizer plans are taken care of. So to us, that's really important as we're trying to finish up harvest and work through a lot of the other activities in the fall. We know that when we make that call to Liquid Grow, it's covered, and that's off of our plate.
The communication between all their employees, with their salespeople, with their agronomy staff and the applicators, they understand my operation and tailor programs and agronomics that I feel are hard to find other places.
If I have a problem, boom, they're there immediately. They got somebody coming over, they got a pump coming over, they got products. If I have a question, they have knowledge to answer the questions. It's a whole total package.
The load-out facilities that they have here in DeWitt are outstanding, and they allow us to take our trucks and pull full semi-loads out and get those out to our planters and get back here in a timely fashion. So for us, that's really important to keep those planters moving in the springtime, and it's great to have that confidence that we know that we will be able to do that on a daily basis. We think the exchanges and returns and the service that Liquid Grow brings to our operation is really critical. We grow seed corn, and so things can change on a dime. The products that we may use and the fields that we may spray, we may have a couple hours to make those decisions and get the products in hand. So the ability to come here or make that phone call and say, hey, things have changed, we've got to take this insecticide and switch it out for a different brand, or we've got to change fungicides because of hybrid issues or bug infestations, really gives us, again, that confidence to make the call to Liquid Grow and work with them on that selection of products.
I use liquid fertilizer suspension for a couple different reasons. One of the main ones is I like the targeted placement. I like the banded application. So with today's hybrids and varieties, sometimes you've got hybrids and varieties with better root systems. Some maybe not as much, but they still have terrific yield potential. And by banding that fertilizer, we're allowing that plant to seek out, tap into that banded fertilizer in a more efficient way. The other piece I like is that I can put in the micronutrients, particularly sulfur, in a much more efficient manner. When you look at other different fertilizer systems, incorporating the sulfur and the micros is very difficult. It can cause a lot of what I've seen is compatibility problems if you try and mix it with herbicides. So I'm able to do it in a band with Liquid Grow, which makes it a lot more efficient, and I feel like the placement of those and then the ability for the plant to extract it from the soil is much better that way.
The reason we do is because of the consistency, and basically from Liquid Grow we feel like we get the most consistent, uniform product from beginning to end, from the full tank to the end of the tank, so that when we're spreading fertilizer, that analysis that we ordered is going on every acre from the full point to the empty point, and that's important to our operations success, period.
We like that dribble band application that Liquid Grow offers because it allows the roots to follow down that concentrated band and find the fertility that it needs to maximize yields for us. We like the accuracy of that placement. So we know that even though the winds may be blowing out there in the fall as we're in the combines trying to finish up harvest, we can have Liquid Grow out there putting on that dribble band and making sure that it's going to be the right product at the right time in the right place. We think that's really important to us. We also like the liquid suspension fertilizer for the ease of being able to add the micronutrients to it on a field-by-field basis or on a crop-by-crop basis. So the flexibility that that liquid suspension adds to our operation to make those decisions with a corn-on-corn field, a seed corn field, or a soybean field, field by field, based on the soil types and the soil test results, really makes a difference to us.
What I look for in a business partnership is someone that wants to have mutual benefit to both parties when we're doing business. Not every time does somebody win out. You know, so there is winners and losers in these types of situations, and it can't always be one-sided. And I feel like Liquid Grow always tries to, look at that from both sides of the table. And I've always felt that, they always will work with me, whether it's to their benefit or my benefit. We've always had a great business partnership year in and year out when it came to good times and bad times throughout the different years.
High service level, a commitment to have the people and the equipment out there in the same relative working time frame that we are. They work weekends. Liquid Grow is wonderful for being open early in the mornings and late in the evenings when the business of agriculture happens in those busy seasons. And that means a lot to us.
I look for partnerships that will help me move my family farm forward, basically. So I want to leave my ground in better condition than when I started. I want to leave my farm to hopefully a son or a daughter that wants to farm with me, and I need to have a successful foundation for them, and Liquid Grow helps me achieve that through the expertise they have in agronomy and in their competitive prices, and really it's the whole ball of wax there.
Well, I'm loyal to Liquid Grow because they've brought value to my business every year. I know if there's ever been an issue, they've helped work through the issue.
First of all, it's to the people. The people that I deal with in Liquid Grow are, they're worried about how my operation is doing. If I'm successful, they can be successful.
So what I feel Liquid Grow brings to my operation that's different than other suppliers is, it's a locally family-owned business, that they understand, the plight of the local grower. I know who the owners are. I feel like they've got their employees, their customers' best interest in mind when it comes to doing business. And I feel really comfortable that if I place money with these guys, not going to be issues down the road, making sure that product gets to my farm, in a very efficient, and professional manner.
The convenience of having a Liquid Grow, within a half an hour's drive of any farm that I have. Why, if I need something, if I run short, if I have a question, boom, I can either get an answer right away or somebody's out there helping me fix something. So it's a combination of everything.
First and foremost, we think it's really about the professionalism and the trust that the employees here have, and we have the confidence in their ability to make things happen when we need it done. So weather can get really crazy in the fall. We're still trying to finish up harvest. We may be still working on some seed corn acres, and we're still starting to start the tillage operations and cover crops. So we know that when we can call Liquid Grow and have a quality job done very quickly, if the weather's changing on us, we think that that's really important to our operation. So it's about the professionalism, and it's about the trust that we have in the people and the equipment that they have here. We're also pleased with the relationship with Liquid Grow because it's been such a long-standing relationship for us that we've got the confidence in their financial strength and their ability to recommend products to us based on what we need.